am Hispanic and I vote for Mr. Trump. We vote for Mr. Trump. Yes, Mr. Trump. We love you. We love you. All the way to the White House.
I did it. I sure did. I voted for Trump. And I'm Latina, half Mexican, half Guatemalan. What it means is that I'm for a president that is pro-America. That is for making this place better. Because it's the shit that obviously was not working for us.
Latino for Trump.
So far, I'm very, very happy. Thank you.
That's why I'm not taking it. I bet that you gonna take something about that. You take something about that. I understand how you gonna play.
46% with the Hispanics. 46%. Number one with Hispanics.
2 days later.
By the time the sun sets tomorrow evening, the invasion of our borders will have come to a halt, and all the illegal border trespassers will in some form or another be on their way back home.
On day one, I will seal the border and will begin the largest domestic deportation operation in the history of our country. And if other countries say they won't take them back, we're not going to take them back, I will say that, yeah, here they come. You're just going to hold on to your britches, because here they come. They're coming back.
Today, I want to recognize what a good job the rich white people have done at brainwashing the poor white people.
Beyond betrayal. They used us. They actually, during the campaign, and I don't want to make this political, but during the campaign, the elected officials from the Republican Party, they actually told us that it was not going to touch the documented people.
The Supreme Court today ruling unanimously upholding the Department of Homeland Security's discretion to revoke visas at any time for any reason and without review of a judge. The ruling could have a major impact on future immigration cases as President-elect Trump prepares for a crackdown on undocumented migrants. ABC News senior Washington reporter Devin Dwyer has more for us.
Kana, the question the Supreme Court considered in this case is whether the Department of Homeland Security has full discretion to revoke the visa or legal status of any immigrant in this country for any reason without review by a judge.
Chicago and other cities around the state have been bracing for ICE agents to begin a sweeping effort to arrest and deport dozens of undocumented immigrants who are accused of serious criminal activity. But now the Department of Justice is setting up a new showdown over sanctuary laws in Illinois. Chicago's sanctuary city law prohibits law enforcement from cooperating with federal agents working to find or arrest undocumented people wanted for breaking the law. Now, a Department of Justice memo citing the Supremacy Clause says the department is going after sanctuary cities to, quote, require state and local actors to comply with the executive branch's immigration enforcement initiatives, suggesting arrests are possible for obstruction. U.S. attorneys' offices have been directed to, quote, investigate incidents involving any such misconduct for potential prosecution. Today, after an event at the Chicago Cultural Center, Mayor Johnson ignored questions from reporters, making a door-slamming exit.
This is the face of someone that has just been denied a U.S. visa. What was the reason they say again? Something about... you don't have enough ties. I don't have enough ties. Apparently, even maybe I would have one tie to this interview because they said I don't have enough tie. They asked me what was I doing in Nigeria. I told them HR and admin. They said, why did I leave that job to come to the UK? I said, why didn't they leave Nigeria, come UK? Then I said, Kiniko, how long have you been here? I'm sorry, I cannot give you now. You have not established, according to the B1 constitution of their nyash and their head, they have not established enough ties.
Is to deny the request for conditional medical release.
When I voted for Trump, I supported the very system that allows this kind of cruelty to happen. I've spent the last few days reflecting, and I feel like I came through some sort of revelation. I questioned my beliefs, my choices, and my role in all of it. My vote wasn't just a mistake, it was the ultimate betrayal of the very people that I come from.
This flag used to hang there.
This was the flag Jennifer Piggott proudly hung outside her home during campaign 2024.
We had the flag, I had the shirt. I was a MAGA junkie.
A MAGA junkie who thought her government job would be safe with Donald Trump in office. She was wrong.
I cried. It's scary, you know, it's a really scary thing. And I was embarrassed.
Oh, those that voted for Trump, they're quiet now. My grandma's regretting it. They're taking down their flags. And I had like a clapback video, if you will. And my older son goes, Mom, that is not good. He goes, that sounds super political. Like, do not post that. Basically, it's cringe, if you will. And here's what I want to tell you. Your grandma is no longer discussing it with you because she doesn't want to lose her granddaughter. Your dad is no longer discussing it with you because he doesn't want to lose his daughter or his son. Here's the reality. You guys mean more to your family than them saying, I was right, this is what I voted for. It's not worth it.
So you love them so much, you're just going to lie and pretend to no longer support this administration after everything they've done to us. And you think that is somehow acceptable. That somehow makes it okay that you voted against all of those people that you love. Every woman, your daughter, your sisters, your grandma, your mother, yourself. You voted against every single one of those.
This is so crazy that we voted for Trump. We trust him with the words that he promised us Latinos. It is crazy that starting next week, multiple cities will be getting erased. It's so crazy that multiple people are scared to go to work. When I work at a lot of Latinos and I'm getting rent. And that's crazy because we have a living too. I hate that I voted for him. Now I'm so scared of my family and your family. Yo, we need to come together and do something happen.
How many people do you employ?
64.
And that's across all 4 of your stores?
Yes.
How many of your employees are Latinos?
All Latinos.
How many of them do you know are undocumented?
50%.
Who did you vote for in the last election?
For Donald Trump.
Was your hope that if he was elected president, he would be able to improve our economy?
That's what we're waiting.
You voted for President Donald Trump because of his stance on the economy.
Yes, because economy is one thing and immigration is another thing. And you have to, like an owner, decide what is more affect right away to my customer.
And you think that food and prices matter more to them than whether they could get deported?
And I always say, the food is so important when you see they struggling to buy the food.
How difficult is it for you to balance your feelings on both of these issues?
It is hard. You see both sides, you know? I always try to be motivating my employee, my customer, when they say right now, what is going to happen? So with us, economy, we are not legal. I try always motivate to them, but if I am honest myself, they're right. They have much to worry.
On Thursday, ICE detained American citizens, a military veteran, and one of my colleagues and her son, who is 8 years old. Now, my colleague and her son are Black American citizens. They have Jamaican ancestry. They were detained for over 24 hours. That's how long it took us and lawyers to get them out of ICE detainment. And the son now has extensive trauma, and they are Black Americans. I'm not sitting this out. I just said in another video, I'm not sitting anything out because our community is going to need us. Black Americans were detained. That means they're not going after just just people who are illegals, as you want to call them. They're going after whoever they can. And the 14th Amendment was an amendment that gave black people birthright citizenship that were descendants of slaves. So if that is repealed and they go after one group, who do you think they're going after next? I'm not sitting anything out. Not when my community is going to need me. I'm not going to do it.
I think it's funny how everybody's true colors are coming out, especially the black people, because y'all are quick to forget what country you guys flee to shelter when you were slaves. You're quick to forget when Black Lives Matters movement was happening, who was right there next to y'all. Y'all quick to forget that every time you guys are out there protesting for your rights, who was right there next to y'all. Now y'all out here making videos talking about, like, let's sit this one down. But you're also quick to talk shit on us. And then when we say something, you're quick to play the victim card and say, well, you're being when y'all are starting it. But to each their own.
No, because somebody needs to come educate her. Because you know how many times we've been riding with y'all? You know how many times y'all went out protesting for your rights and we were right there next to y'all?
Well, since you want to talk like that, none of us have asked, and none of you Negroes for none of us have asked, and none of the Negros for nothing. Okay, we have not said join our fight. But if you're gonna sit this one down, sit down and shut the fuck for once. How funny you wanna call me Gore that bitch, but you're over here looking like this. You look like a man, babe. But Oh, and since you wanna learn Spanish so bad, tú eres una puta gorda que aparte de negra eres naca.
People are not joking about the Walmart slut.
So, yeah, you think Turkers having a bad, you know?
My African American sisters and brothers, are you wondering how you can help the Latino community right now that we're going through hard times? Join us. Join A Day Without Immigrants, Monday, February 3rd. No work, no shopping, no school, and I will go as far as no social media that day.
I am at the airport and we're about to start boarding pretty soon, and I'm still tripping out that I'm about to go back to Mexico.
Comprehend the support from the African American community to Donald Trump and mass deportations. They don't like you guys either. If all Mexicans leave tomorrow, guess who they're gonna pick on next? The next minority, which is you guys. They can deport us because, we're not from here, we're illegal, go back to your country. They can't deport you guys. You guys are born here. So what do you think they'll do about you guys?
Hi, my name is Q. I'm making this video to share my experience as I am beginning self-deportation. I want to start off by acknowledging the fact that my mother made an immense sacrifice to bring me here as a child in search of the American dream. I'm okay. Are you crying? I'm alright. I'm gonna tell a story, okay? I feel like by being in the current situation that I'm in, that I've let her down. Sorry. It's even though I have DACA, right now that doesn't mean anything. It's only going to take one interaction with one racist ass ICE officer for him to ship me to who knows where. Guantanamo? There is no guarantee that I'm going to be sent back to my birth country. I have 3 daughters who are U.S. citizens. I cannot risk being separated from them.
What happens when people vote against their own interests, regardless of how much you've been convinced or you've convinced yourself that you're not part of, you're not, if you are Latino, you're Latino, regardless of where you go, what you do, how much money you make, how whitewashed you are, how white adjacent you are. If you're Latino, you're Latino, and the consequences of your actions are gonna align with what you are. That's exactly what it is. And I just...
Mi gente se puso cabrón para acá, para el lado de Fresno también. Para la gente que le gusta ir a los remates, cuidado. Ahorita en la mañana miré para el lado de Sanger, había como unas 3 patrullas con otros 3 carros para personales. Tengan cuidado, no sé si se van a empezar a meter al field o andar en la ciudad, pero tengan cuidado ya. Ayer andaban en el freeway, ahora parece que se van a empezar a meter a los files y a la ciudad. Y para toda la gente pues que no está empapelada, tengan mucho cuidado porque andan en toda esta área de San Joaquín. Cuídense mucho.
For my husband, I'm like, are you sure you want to vote Republican? And he's saying he's going to deport criminals. You're not a criminal. Every time we go to ICE, they tell you, Mr. Juarez, your wife is no criminal. He voted for him, and now he's deporting his wife. They wanted me, and they breaking my family apart. Before you enlist in the military, think it twice. Before you marry an immigrant, think it twice. If it's really worth for you to sell this country.
So now I'm seeing all these videos of Mexican Americans crying about how they regret voting for Trump. And honestly, I can't feel bad for you. Because when we told you this would happen, you didn't listen. When it was just theoretical, it was easy to ignore. But now that your undocumented family is at risk, now that your kids are being targeted or the kids in your circles, now that they're coming for you, now it's a problem. Listen, I get it. I have family who voted for him too, and I won't lie, it makes it very hard to process. It sometimes even makes it hard to talk to them because how am I supposed to be okay with that? I have undocumented family. I have a trans sibling. Trump's policies directly hurt people I love. So when I see our own people supporting him, it feels like a slap in the face.
Lately, I have seen a lot of videos of black people making fun of Mexicans for what's happening right now with Mexican people. I have also seen black people make videos talking about Mexicans. Don't come to us for help because we're not helping. First of all, Mexicans are not alone. They have Honduran people, they have Salvadorian people, they have Guatemalan people, they have Nicaraguan people, and a whole bunch of other countries that are willing to join forces with the Mexican people. Black people, what makes you think that Mexicans are going to come running to y'all for help? What for? Y'all black people can't even help yourselves.
I just seen a post talking about black Americans can laugh now, but what happens when they send your Jamaican grandmother back? Why is it so hard for y'all to believe that our mother is from here, our grandmother is from here, our great-grandmother is from here, our great-great-grandmother is from here, our great-great-great-grandmother is from here, our dad is from here, our granddad is from here, our great-granddad is from here, our great-great-granddad is from here, our great-great-great-granddad is from here. Why is that so hard for y'all to believe? Y'all have been pushing this narrative and repeating a retort that was passed down to you from your immigrant parents. You feel what I'm saying? That black Americans, at some point, they got a little mixed up. Y'all think that we're all like Candace Owens. Y'all think that we all got a sprinkle and a dabble. That's what y'all think. But see, y'all are going through a case of around and find out, and y'all don't know what to do. You feel what I'm saying? That's all that y'all are going through. That's what y'all are confused on. Y'all never thought. These people don't give a fuck about you. White people don't even like y'all. And this goes for every race and culture that then migrated their monkey ass here. Okay? White people don't even like y'all. They like us. Oh my God, they're still offering y'all in the streets. Racism. It's us who they copy. Do you notice when they try to talk black, they don't try to sound like you? It's us. They don't like y'all. But see, y'all get off on the acceptance of whites. Y'all idolize white people in the way the black Americans don't. You have the black Americans that look at ourselves as godly beings, and then you have the ones who look at them equal to white people. But see, y'all see white people as these great beings and everything like this. So everything that y'all got over here made y'all feel like y'all the sugar honey iced tea. I can guarantee you one thing. We can't even pay y'all to whisper. Black Americans don't know who they are. They don't know where they from. Now you better go check on your grandma.
So much love, respect, and appreciation to anybody who made it to the last part of the video. I know it was a long compilation video, but I felt as though that this needed to get put together in order to really put a stamp on why it is that Black Americans are not really moving, supporting, protesting, and speaking out when it deals with the immigration, when it deals with the policies that have been put in place, that were in place for a while. The same policies that Black Americans specifically told people that, hey, if you go this route, if you decide to vote for these people, they're going to pack you up, they're going to get you directly out of here. In the first part of the video, you were able to hear people cheering and, hey, I voted for Donald Trump. We're Latins for Trump, we're Mexican for Trump, we're Cubans for Trump, all of this great stuff, right? And then you come and you see the woman who sang the song. She's the lead. And that song is a banger. I still play that song to this day because I'm like, oh, yeah, the Latins. It's like, hey, they will vote for Donald Trump. Hey, right? Anytime I happen to hear a video where they're crying and talking about, hey, we're about to get deported. Hey, my family is separated. Hey, I go back and I play that song because that is the jam. You guys really did your big one on that one, right? But mind you, the woman who made the song, which is an iconic song, is going to go down in history. I promise you, it's going to go down in history. The same woman who made that song in support for Trump also voted for Trump, led to her husband getting deported. Wow. Color me surprised. When a lot of these people who think that they are white passing, they think that they are honorary, they feel as though that they blend in or that they belong to the white race, to solely find out that, oh, we're not actually the same. Oh, we don't have the same benefits. Oh, equality doesn't actually exist, even though we align ourselves directly with whiteness. Because even within the comment sections of me posting a lot of these videos talking about the immigrants, migrants, or whatever you want to sit up there and call it, voting directly for Trump, I see a lot of these same people and other immigrants coming directly at Black Americans. But I'm like, at the end of the day, you guys should be coming at yourselves, your own groups, for being so divided and voting against your own best interest. That's a little bit confusing to me. So when all else fails, you guys are like, hey, we're going to blame the blacks. So what we did in this video is to make sure to put a stamp down to let you know who is at direct fault for the reason that Trump is directly in office. What did Trump sit up there and say? Hey, overwhelming majority of the vote came directly from the Latin folks directly out there. Color me surprised. Color me surprised. Again, color me surprised. But do you think the Latins are going after other Latins, other Cubans, other Puerto Ricans, other individuals directly out there that voted? Nah, they want. Oh, we're going for the blacks. They're not going for the whites. They're not going for the Native Americans. They're not going for any of the Africans. They're not going for any of these other groups. They're specifically going for Black Americans. And I find that to be very, very weird. This is very tired. Black Americans are very tired. This is why we're not moving. This is why we're not doing anything. Because you guys opt to do this every single time. Y'all don't want to be accountable. Y'all don't want to be responsible. So this is why you got those crime videos directly up there. This is why you have those regret videos. Oh, I voted for Trump and I didn't know and think that this was going to happen. Oh, I voted for Trump and this, this feels like a slap in the face. Oh, woe is me. What did I do? I need some sympathy and some empathy. I need you guys to really come up and show support for us because we made a mistake and we're in this together. No, we're not in this together. We're not in this together. You're in this by yourselves. You and a lot of the other people out there have stated on TikTok that, hey, we know that, y'all don't really care because you can't get deported like we are because we're illegal and da-da-da and all this. Yeah, you're right. You are 100% right. We can't. You are 100% right. And I wish you would still keep that exact same energy and make sure that you stop asking Black Americans to put themselves in the front lines. Put yourselves up just like you put your families up when you voted to get them a one-way ticket directly back home. How about that one? How about that one? Just like you voted to get them up out of here because you thought that your vote meant that it was going to uplift your race and your people only and solely, and then it was going to get the black Americans out of here, and that y'all were going to be prosperous and you were going to live in this great land and all this. Nah, you learned. You learned a very great lesson. Very beautiful, very great lesson, and it is going to go down in history. It is going to be in future history books on how Latins got Trump into office. No other group. No other group. It was just you. You can't sit up there and pin this and put this on black Americans. And a lot of people have tried, and a lot of people have failed. A lot of people have failed, including Democrats who've done that exact same verbiage. Oh, well, if the bit of black Americans are set up, y'all can shut up. Everybody can shut up. Black Americans are tired as a whole of getting blamed for everything and everybody else's mistakes. And here you guys are. At one point in time, you're boastful, you're preachy, you're cheering, you're happy. And then in the next one, you got buyer's remorse. You're resentful. You're like, we made a mistake. Woe is me. Woe am I. Oh my good golly gosh. Lions, tigers, bears, oh my. For whatever will I do? Well, you got to figure that out. As a lot of people have stated that's older than me, you cannot lead a horse to water. So I guess a lot of horses are going to be starving, even though the water is 2 feet directly in front of them. There's nothing I can do about that. You'll figure it out. The same way you figured out that you just got your parents and your families separated and deported back to Honduras, Guatemala, Argentina, wherever it is that you guys came from, you guys are going right back there. And I'm not trying to hear the excuses of like, oh, well, I grew up in America and I don't know anything else about home. They should have been taking you back and forth to home. That just proves that they weren't raising you right. That just proves that they thought that this was a safety net, and anything that is considered a net can be cut, can be broken, can be damaged, can be taken away. And you learn that lesson. So now without that safety net, you're falling endlessly. And now you have to start back at square one in a whole nother area of which you know nothing about, but yet your bloodline is from there. So again, it should be easy work directly for you. If you can make it in America, you can make it anywhere, right? But anyways, let me know what you guys think about this video and everything that I stated in the comment description below. And as always, peace, love, and stay tuned for the next video.